Starting quests in RuneScape is usually a pretty straightforward thing. You walk up to an NPC, get a few instructions and be off on your way. And technically that's what happens in today's episode, I think. Although it didn't quite feel like that. Today we take about 3 hours to just get to where I'm assuming the bulk of the quest takes place. And this isn't involving any prereqs. I'm talking about technically picking up the quest and then reaching where I assume most of the action takes place. Don't get me wrong, it's entirely my own fault as to why it took this long. Not using guides means something that could easily take 10 minutes ends up taking almost 3 hours, and I'm okay with that. I actually really enjoy it, although at one point I might describe it as fucking awful. Perhaps we ignore that for now. Roll the intro. I'm trying to complete every quest in old school RuneScape without the use of guides, plugins, or the wiki on an Ironman. Oh yeah, and this is my first Ironman. This is Unguided. Last episode we started our journey to unlocking a spell that I think could be the most important spell for my account. The problem is I can't remember if it actually exists or not. The Examine NPC spell, which if I remember correctly should give me some stats and weaknesses about certain monsters that I of course can't obtain from the wiki. My vague memory tells me that it's on the Lunar spellbook, so last episode I got all the quest requirements for the Lunar Diplomacy quest. Just before we start though, I still need to get from 56 to 61 crafting, and I've got a bit of a wacky idea of how to train it. So for the crafting grind, I've previously done jewelry most of the way, just making gold bracelets and stuff like that for money. But I want to try something a bit different. I want to make jeweled jewelry, so not just gold bracelets, but like a ruby bracelet, for example. But I don't really have a great source of gems. I found out a few episodes ago that I can use stardust to get gem bags. So I'm going to spend my stardust on gem bags, but I also wanted to try another method of gem gathering that I thought of, and I have absolutely no idea if it's any way efficient, but I want to give it a go. Right, so I know that using Tokkul, you can buy gems in the gem store in the volcano on Karamja, and killing those monsters for Tokkul is probably one of the most nostalgic things I could possibly do, because I just used to do that so much as a kid, hoping to get like an obby cape or something like that. I want to do that again. It's probably going to be insanely slow, I just don't know, but I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to get some range gear because you can safe spot them on the vents. So I've got my range gear on. I think this is the best range outfit I have at the moment. I'm going to head over to Karamja and yeah, just start killing some, because it's going to be super AFK, very chill. You just safe spot them on the vents, and hopefully I'll maybe get like an obby cape or an obby maul would be really cool. I don't think there's much else you can get. There's that little sword, I have no idea how good that is. And then the main thing is just gathering the Tokkul, and then using the Tokkul I think you can spend it in the shop. And I'm just going to roughly see how much we get using a couple of thousand bone bolts. You know, the range XP, we'll take that as well. Don't mind that going up a little bit. So yeah, we'll just chill here for a bit, see how we get on, and be back in a bit when hopefully we have some Tokkul to spend. Alright, so we've been at this for like 3 hours now. I've used up a fair amount of the bone bolts and we have only got 1500 Tokkul. I've got quite a few sapphires just from drops, naturally, but it's time to go and check out the gem store and see how much we can actually get for the Tokkul that we have. I purposefully didn't check the gem store before starting this because I kind of wanted to just do it for a bit and then see how many gems I could get. So this could be awful, but I'm hoping they're not too expensive and I'm hoping this gives us quite a bit. Let's see. Right, there is nothing in stock, which is a good start. Let's have a look. Okay, an uncut sapphire is 37 Tokkul. How much is a ruby? 150. Oh, good heavens. Okay, this is an awful way of getting gems. An onyx is 300,000. Bloody hell. So if I ever want to get an onyx from this, that's like a 900-hour grind. Oh my life. Okay, and I don't even know if I can buy any of these. The ruby, the diamond, and the dragonstone are all out of stock. Let's quickly hop worlds. Are they actually out of stock in every single world? Oh my god, I think they are. Okay, cool. I can only buy sapphires then. Jesus Christ. Alright, what a disaster that was. Well, we may as well spend it on some sapphires. Sorry, emeralds even. Oh my god, and there's one per world, so I have to hop every time. Fuck this. I'm banking the Tokkul. We'll save that if we ever want to get an onyx. But this was an absolute disaster. I am not going to do this. What I think I might do instead is actually mine this gold here, because there's 3 gold rocks just here. And that's a pretty considerable source, like a pretty solid source of gold. So I am tempted just to mine this to get loads of gold so that I can then create jewelry, just normal like gold bracelet jewelry or amulets. The other thing I could probably do is glass blowing. But the problem is I don't have the sand for that. I could go to a charter ship and buy it, right? Let's go and have a quick look at a charter ship and see how difficult it is or how tedious it is to buy sand and soda ash, because I think you can buy them both from charter ships. And I think this is one of the main things that ironmen do to get crafting up. It's either that or jewelry, I think, that I'll do. The problem is if other people are buying it, like, you should have to hop worlds loads and then it's just a bit long, innit? Okay, so 10 sand, 10 soda ash. How much does it cost? 5 and 5. I have absolutely no idea how much I'll need. So for 61 crafting, I've got 61 smithing, which is quite good. That's probably near the end of the level with 8k XP to go. Probably about 30k less, so about 300k. It's only about 100k XP. Don't really know. I mean, do I have any molten glass in the bank that I can just quickly test? So we've got a bit of molten glass. If we blow this, and we'll do the best thing we can do, which I believe is a lantern lens. I assume that would be the best XP. How much do we get? 55 XP. So let's say that we need 100k XP. It's about 2k that we'll need, right? Yeah, about 1800 molten glass that we'll need. It's not bad, actually. It's probably going to be quicker to buy that, isn't it? It's going to probably be quicker to buy 1800 soda ash and sand, and then each one's 5 coins. So let's do a quick maths on that. I need 18. It only cost me 18k GP. Okay. I'm going to do that for a bit, I think. I don't love the idea of just... Where's the charter ships, actually? What's the closest one? Is that the best one to a bank? That's pretty close to a bank. In fact, that Port Khazard is probably the closest, right? Let's try Ardy real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a go. I think I'm going to try and buy some sand and see how bored I get. Even if we just do it for a bit, it's not too expensive. Huh. I thought there was a charter ship here, but there's not. Alright, fuck that then. Let's teleport to the fishing trawler and see if that's a good spot to buy stuff. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's do this. Alright, cool. We're going to buy loads of sand and soda ash and then be back in a bit when hopefully we have about 1800 of each. And that will get us enough, hopefully, to 61 crafting. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, so we've got 1900 sand and soda ash. We now need to smelt this all into molten glass. So we'll be back in a bit when we've got 1900 molten glass. Okay, so we're just finishing up making up a lot of these molten glass, and I didn't realize that you actually get XP for making the molten glass. So we've gone from like 56 crafting to 58. So we've already got 2 levels just from making the molten glass. So we're easily going to hit 61 with the amount that we have. We have about 1800 and some more here, but I don't think I'm going to need to do it right now. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to do a quick little test because I can't remember if I did one earlier, but I think the best thing I can make is the lantern lens, and that gives me, I think, 55 XP. Yeah, 55 XP. An unpowered staff orb is 53 XP. Okay, I don't know what's better to make. I feel like the staff orbs maybe can get powered and then added to actual staves. What's this other? What about fishbowl? Yeah, fishbowl's 43. Everything else is going to be much lower. I might make unpowered staff orbs, to be honest, because I don't know what you can do with lenses. But I feel like the staff orbs can be made into battle staves eventually, and then out. Maybe I'm making that up. I think I'll do a mix. I'll do a bit of both. There's like 2 XP difference, so it's not really that much. But either way, we're going to be making some stuff, and then we'll be back when we have 61 crafting. Let's go. Hey, there we go, 61 crafting. We can now make the split bark helm, which I have no idea if that has anything to do with what the quest is, but the main thing is we now have all of the requirements to take on lunar diplomacy. Let's go. We meet the pirate Lokar Sea Runner on one of the docks of Relica, although we did get off to a slightly strange start to the conversation. Hello. Hey, don't call me Outlander. Wait, he didn't even say anything, what the fuck? Wait, let me just say again. I say hello, and then I just start screaming at him saying, don't call me Outlander. Bit of a weird start to a conversation. Anyway, Lokar tells us he was once a citizen of Relica before becoming a pirate as he found his old life just a bit too boring. He tells us he's restocking in port, but him and his crew are currently at Lunar Isle. Lokar mentions that Lunar Isle is the home of the Moon Clan, the Fremennik's most hated enemy, an enemy they've been at war with for hundreds of years. The Moon Clan are a powerful group of mages, so powerful in fact that they can read the minds of others. He mentions that if I were to set foot in the island, I'd be killed immediately as they know I'm a Fremennik. Despite this, Lokar invites us to take a trip to Lunar Isle. After accepting, he tells us of a way to travel safely, and that's to travel as a diplomat. By collecting a seal of passage from Brunt the chieftain of Relica, the Moon Clan won't attack on sight. The diplomats are protected by an ancient tradition. Lokar mentioned we'll have to pretend that we're in some way trying to end the feud between the Moon Clan and the Fremennik, so that my role as a diplomat is believable. So let's start off by heading to Brunt to collect the seal of passage. Alright, so we have to go and get a seal of passage from Brunt the chieftain, and apparently all we have to do is ask for it. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. I feel like something's going to happen, I need to do something else, but let's go and talk to him anyway. Could you help me out with the seal of passage? A seal of passage, whatever for? Well, I've heard there have been some great troubles between your people and that of the Moon Clan. I was hoping to help, and so I need the seal of passage to show my intentions. Many have tried, but the Moon Clan are by no means a sharing group of people. They do everything by magic, something we never use, but they're so secretive about it. If only they would share, we wouldn't have to kill them all the time. I'll see what I can do. Can I have a seal then? If you were to bring peace to our 2 warring clans, then perhaps it's best that you do. Cool, okay, we've got the seal of passage. I can wear it. What is it? Oh, it's a necklace. What does it look like? That's pretty cool. Little moon face on it. Right, okay. Right, let's go back to Lokar, whatever his name is, and hopefully we can go to Lunar Isle. Let's talk to Lokar. So you got that seal from Chieftain Brunton? So you got that seal yet from Brunton Chieftain? Can I leave this dump of a town? Yep, got it right here. Let's go. I am ready to go. Here we are at Pirates Cove. You'll find the captain already on board. Wait, where are we? Oh, this is a little island before Lunar Isle. That's cool. I do not remember this place at all. Right, let's climb up the ladder. And then guess we go along here. Oh, there's another ladder here. And then go this way. Is this the captain? Yeah, here he is. Captain Bentley. Let's talk to him. Aye, Captain. I don't recognise you as one of my men. What are you doing aboard my ship? Stow away. Parrot's talking. Lockhart offered me a journey. He said you could take me to the island of the Moon Clan. Oh, he did he? I sometimes regret ever allowing that vagabond to join the crew. He has a very bad work ethic. And I have to say, his attitude could be very confrontational. Car's a loser. So, you won't take me to Lunar Isle? Well, I didn't say that. We're returning there again soon anyway, as our last visit was most profitable. In fact, as soon as our boys have finished loading stocks, we should be ready to depart. Now, as captain of this ship, I feel like I must play host, even if you aren't exactly a welcome guest. So is there anything you wish to know? Oh, okay, got some lore stuff. Can you tell me something about the Moon Clan? The Moon Clan, very fine people, very hospitable. We'd heard they're very wary of strangers, and dislike people just showing up on their island, but when we sent a landing party aboard, they all seemed more than happy to see us. They even threw a big festival in our honour. They had a large supply of items that we felt we could use in the high seas, so we made a few trades with them and we were on our way. What kinds of items? I'm not sure how much you've heard about them, but they're magical experts. They sold us many rune stones, that's cool, as well as a few good luck charms and talismans to help us on our voyage. They might have been a little secretive about that strange temple and the old lodge of theirs in their town, and I must say they certainly have the strangest house I've ever seen in my life. But it was a pleasant trip all round, and I look forward to trading there again in the future. So you went to Lunar Isle for supplies? Well, obviously not initially. Obviously, our first thought was to show up, rob them blind, then take off again with the plunder spilling from our decks. What made you change your mind? Firstly, there were monsters. Monsters? Oh yeah, hundreds of things. The island's swarming with them, you know. Dirty, smelly beasts as big as a wolf. Yeah, you'd certainly be better either handy with a blade or quick on your toes if you wanted to spend much time outside their village. Those things are everywhere. So you didn't attack the Moon Clan because you were worried about yourself getting attacked by these monsters? Yeah, absolutely. That and the next reason. The next reason? The next reason being that the Moon Clan are quite stupendously powerful magicians. You'll notice it as soon as you look at them. Really quite powerful indeed. As soon as we saw them, we lost any thoughts about trying to attack them or steal from them, which as it turned out was lucky for us. Bunch of bloomin' loonies. It was? Oh yeah, they can remind you, see. All in all, I'm glad we didn't try any funny business in the end after all. Plus, there's that other good reason, bloody hell, there's more. When you're a crew of successful pirates, it becomes more and more difficult to ever moor somewhere and spend your loot. So finding a village where people are more than happy to trade with you, regardless who you may have just stolen from. I like that non-judgment attitude of theirs. Anything else you want to know? Can you tell me anything about your ship? It was a steal from the Karamjan shipyards. And when I say it was a steal, I mean to say that myself and some lads broke in and stole it one night. I don't know who they were building these warships for, but whoever it was seemed to be a little on the short side. Yo, is this one of the warships that Gloff was buying? Oh my god, it must be. The Karamjan shipyard, a little on the short side. We had to do a little remodeling of the doors and rooms so we didn't have to crouch around everywhere. That's sick. So this is one of the ships that Gloff was getting built. That's fucking hilarious. Now, was there anything else you wish to talk about? Time's pressing on. We really need to set sail soon if we want to make the most of the wind. Right, let's go. Can we sail to Lunar Isle now? As long as you keep your seal of passage with all times, you should be okay, even if you're Fremennik. The wind seemed good, so let's make a move. Let's go. Look at that map. The Moon Clan Island. We're doing a little roundy round around Pirates Cove. Oh, we're back here again. Way to sail a boat? This is very strange. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? I don't understand. This is all very strange. That was possibly the most pointless journey I've ever taken in my life. The course was plotted. We had fair tailwind the whole journey, but we haven't budged an inch. I just don't understand it. Maybe you should speak with Jack. Who? Our navigator. He's at the rear of the ship, one floor below deck. He's an old sea dog with a brown pirate's hat. Okay, cool, below deck. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps it was just a freak wind. Off we go. Oh, we're trying again. We're going to go around in circles again, aren't we? This is all very strange. Is this some weird time travel shit going on or something? The captain tried to travel to Lunar Island, but we went around in a circle. This is cool. Right, we need to go down below deck apparently to meet Jack. Bird's Eye Jack, there he is. Let's talk to him. Are you the navigator? That I am. Why? Think you can navigate us a course on this ship that isn't a big stupid circle? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Come on now. If you're the navigator, then it stands to reason that it's your fault we didn't sail anywhere. Now listen here, bucko. My course was true, like all my others. And if you have a problem with how I do my job, then you better go and speak to the captain about it, because I don't appreciate a stowaway wandering in here and criticising me. Well, maybe I will go and talk to the captain about you. You better do that then. Fine, I will. Well, do it. I am. Watch, here I go. I'm so scared now. Yeah, you better be, but you're still here. Yeah, not for long. Well, you better go then. Fine, I'm gone. What the fuck is going on? These guys got knives on them. This guy's just standing there with a knife out. Fucking Bed Red the Bold. Gonna stab someone with that. Right, let's talk to the captain again. What is going on? We can't leave this port. Hello again. Hey there, Captain. What are you wanting now? Perhaps it's the navigator's fault. You think so? Perhaps I better ask him about that. His course looked true. I just don't understand. I'll go ask him what happened for you. He's 1 floor below deck. Well, we know that. Are we gonna have the same conversation with him again? Let's go back to him. Right, let's talk to him. Call yourself a navigator. Way to plot a course as a big circle. Your rudeness is quite appalling. My calculations and plotted course were expertly calculated, and there can only be one reason why the ship has failed to arrive at its expected destination. What's that then? It must be magic. Oi. Somebody must have jinxed our ship, but I have no idea who would have done that or why. Although your highly suspicious behaviour towards me and mysterious sudden appearance on board at the exact time this jinx appears to have been brought upon us would seem to make you the obvious candidate. That's fair, don't disagree with him to be honest. And we all know what we do with someone who's a jinx. I'm sure your good friend Captain Bentley has told you all about the last jinx we had on board. Oh, it was horrible. I never knew the human body could contain so many mackerel. What the fuck? That's so good. And then the thing they did with the tinderbox and the cheese. This is some of the best dialogue I've actually seen in RuneScape. I still wake up with nightmares about that sometimes. Right, I better go find that jinx then before someone accuses me of this being my fault. Right, so someone's jinxing the ship, and I've got to find out who is jinxing the ship. And we got some likely candidates down here, Tommy 2 times. Let's talk to some of these people down here. What does he say? Yeah, maybe someone else on the ship knows more. Let's talk to some of these guys. I heard a rumour there's a jinx aboard. Really? I hope not. They're evil things. Okay, he didn't help. Right, we've got one last person to talk to. That's Eagle Eye Schultz. Hello there. I'm wondering if you know anything about a jinx at all. A jinx, you say? Ah, those are evil things. Quick question. What exactly is a jinx anyway? Oh, they take many forms. Oh, they take many forms. Maybe it's the parrot. That'd be good. Sometimes it will be a person with such staggeringly bad luck that everything they do or say invariably leads them into trouble and commotion through no fault of their own. But then there's the other kind of jinx, the even worse kind. It's a curse put upon someone, often attached to an object of some kind, and it's done deliberately so that misfortune will always follow the owner of that object. Oh shit, is it my seal? Maybe it's my seal. They're an evil thing indeed. And the only thing you can do to save yourself and your crew is to forcibly remove the jinx from the ship as soon as possible, dead or alive. Or casting some kind of anti-curse magic upon the jinxed item might work, but to be honest, throwing them overboard is quicker. Interesting. So someone with magical powers can deliberately place a jinx upon someone or something. Oh yeah, but they'd have to be a very magical and a very evil person to risk the lives of an entire ship over some trivial matter. Someone highly magical like, oh let's say, for the sake of argument, the inhabitants of Lunar Isle, aka the Moon Clan. Well, I suppose so. But for them to curse our entire boat, somebody from the landing party must have done something highly offensive to them at the feast, for them to place such an evil enchantment that risks the lives of the entire crew. So somebody from the landing party must have gotten themselves jinxed. Thanks a lot, Eagle Eye, you've been extremely helpful. That is factual. This guy, good bloke. So someone from the landing party. But I still think it might be this seal, no? Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into that too much. Okay, we need to carry on talking to people, I think the lookout told me about jinxes, but who could have done such a thing? I think we need to carry on talking to people, right? Hello. Don't you suppose you have any juicy gossip about that trip to Lunar Isle, do you? Gossip? Like what? I had a really funny story about the first mate, the captain's parrot and a coconut. I don't know if I want to hear that story. I was thinking more something about someone behaving very badly and offending the Moon Clan somehow. Wouldn't know anything about that. Alright, cool. Murky Pat, what you saying, mate? Are you particularly offensive? What? Does your mere presence at any occasion cause young children to start crying, old ladies to faint, that kind of thing? I'm not sure I like your tone of voice. All I want to know is if your terrible disregard for social niceties would cause a jinx to be levelled upon this ship and all who sail in her. Absolutely not. Right, I'm looking for someone who may have offended the Moon Clan. Anyone here? I'm sure I know nothing about that. I was hoping you did. No, cool. Alright, on to the next. Let's talk to the captain again. Maybe he can tell me. You discover something about this jinx then? Well, possibly. Although I'm convinced that this was all the navigator's fault. I just don't trust that guy. Yeah, you made your feelings quite clear towards him. Now, what have you discovered about this jinx that's been placed upon my ship? Well, I reckon that somebody from the landing party that went to Lunar Isle did something to offend the Moon Clan, and as a retaliation they placed a jinx upon the ship. I see, well that makes sense. So who was it that's caused this, and how can I lift the jinx? Well, didn't find anything about that yet. Lazy stowaway, I think it's the parrot. I see. Well, I suggest you ask the crew if they know anything, and let me know the second you have a solution. Right, let's crack on. Right, let's talk to first mate Davey. I've heard some terrible, scurrilous rumours about your wanton and depraved behaviour towards the Moon Clan when on shore leave. So I'm just making stuff up, aren't I? What are you talking about? Oh, come on now. We all know what you're up to. Your behaviour was so bad that the Moon Clan had brought a terrible curse down upon the ship, trapping it on this godforsaken island forever. Well, I'm sure the crew have more sense than to listen to this insane babble of a stowaway, especially not one of these rantings that are designed to cover his own jinxed life. So you deny it then? Deny what? You come in here spatting some random bilge at me with a flurry of accusations and expect anyone to take you seriously? Well done, you've passed the test. Yeah, the loyalty test. The captain wanted to make sure his crew were all well behaved on the shore leave. So I came up with with this little test to make sure you were. Congratulations, you passed. I see. A stowaway, jinx, and a liar. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not coming off too well in this quest so far. I must say, I'm extremely glad you're only here temporarily. I'd hate for any of my crew to have any sort of dealing with you. Please make sure you close the door on the way out. Fair enough, mate. Who else do we talk to? Bird's Eye Jack again? The navigator? I know it was you. What is it now? Honestly, I'm just going around annoying people, and I'd probably be quite annoyed at me too, to be fair. Just going around accusing everyone. My character's actually slightly annoying me here. Well, it seems that someone must have offended the Moon Clan, so that they put a jinx on the ship, and from what I've seen, you're the obvious culprit. No, I don't think so. This seems once again an effort on your behalf to throw the trail away from your own jinx self, bringing us this misfortune. I think it's me. I think it's me with this bloody seal of passage, to be honest. So you didn't offend the Moon Clan while you're on their island. I'm the very model of self-restraint, as you should have realised by now, as I haven't yet given the order to have you put to death. Alright, it's not helpful there. What if I do take this off and examine it or something? Doesn't say anything. Anyone got anything to say? And lastly, the chef. I have reason to believe that Jinx has befallen the ship due to someone offending the Moon Clan somehow. I was wondering if you know anything about that. The Moon Clan, you say? I don't know much about them, folks. When everyone else went to that big old feast, I stayed aboard the ship. I gotta be honest, I never trust any food I ain't prepared myself. So the whole crew except yourself were at a big feast on Lunar Isle. Was there drink involved at the feast? Yeah, to be sure. So a bunch of drunken pirates feasting on Lunar Isle. I think I may have my suspect for when the Moon Clan were offended. Thanks for the help there, Beefy. The chef told me of a feast that took place on Lunar Island where everyone was present. I wonder if anyone knows more. Fucking hell, what is this? I just go around ship asking everyone about, I'll find out one piece of information and then I've got to talk to everyone again. Oh, hello. I've just asked him if they were all there, and he said except the captain, obviously. He didn't see anyone behaving particularly badly or being rude to any of the Moon Clan. Can't say I did. Okay, so the captain, we know he wasn't there either. Is that information? I felt like information to me. Oh, actually, what's these stairs up here? Is there someone up here that I've missed? Hello, who the hell's this? Lecherous Lee. I've missed this guy. I have a couple of questions asked about the big feast on Lunar Isle you went to last time you were there. Oh yeah, I was quite taken with their hospitality. Did you see anyone being rude at the Moon Clan at all? We're all in high spirits, but I certainly didn't see anything like that going on. And I don't suppose you saw anyone slip away in the middle of the festival or anything. Other than the first mate. Hello. I didn't see anyone slip away from the feast. Wait, you saw the first mate slip away in the middle of the feast? That I did. I don't think he saw me see him leave, but it was definitely him. I watched him head towards our ship and he came back, I don't know, 20 minutes later or so. I doubt anyone else saw it. He just slipped away in the midst of the festivities. Thank you, you've been very helpful. He has indeed. Lecherous Lee. Fucking hell, I'm glad I checked up here. I just completely missed these steps. There's a cabin boy as well. Let's talk to him. I have some good news. You do? Oh, I'm telling this cabin boy like I've spoken to him before. After much to and fro, I've discovered that not actually everyone who was supposed to be at this feast actually was. What? This guy's talking like I haven't spoken to this guy at all yet. Does he even know there's a jinx on there? It seems as though somebody slipped off in the middle of the feast thinking nobody would see him do it. Unfortunately for them, somebody did see them leave, and I'm pretty sure whatever they were up to caused this jinx. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. It's him. What the fuck is going on? What the heck is happening? Honestly, this quest so far has been absolutely mad. All I've done is speak to people, but I'm not gonna lie, so far it has been brilliant. So now the cabin boy snuck off as well. Oh, did you see the first mate leave as well? What? That's not what you were talking about, was it? No, it really was. Yep. So somebody saw the first mate leave and not, saw me, right? You left the feast. No, definitely not. So anyway, I figure I'll have this whole jinxing straightened up after a quick chat with the first mate. So it was all his fault. What a relief. Tragedy that has befallen us. It's entirely his fault and not mine. What is this cabin boy been up to? Okay, I need to go back to the first mate, but that is a fucking hilarious bit of chat, that is. The fact I hadn't even spoken to him at all. Right, where is this first mate anyway? Oh, has he gone here? There we go. Davy boy, you've been up to no good. Finally, we get to the truth, Mr. Davy boy. If that even is your real name, you're finally confessing to being a stowaway and a jinx then? What? No, Davy, it's about you. It's about your lies and your bad behaviour. What in Gilnor are you talking about? I know your secret, Mr. First Mate. I know that you're a phony. I know that you were not where you claim to be on the night in question. Night in question? Phony? Secret? What are you blabbering about? You know, how you told me that you were at the feast on Lunar Isle all night. Let me tell you that you're a liar. I have an eyewitness that saw you leave the feast and go off and do who knows what for a good 20 minutes. I think it's time to come clean, David boy. I think we should hear the truth. Well, of course I was at the feast. Now that you come to mention it, you are correct. I did leave the feast. I merely had to inspect the rigging was secure before the ship was docked securely for the night. So why didn't you tell me this before? Well, clearly it slipped my mind. It's not one of my usual responsibilities, so obviously I didn't think much of it. What do you mean it's not one of your usual responsibilities? It's the cabin boy's job job to ensure that the rigging and the sails had been safely secured before disembarking the ship. Interesting. So why didn't he? I have no idea. I couldn't find him at the feast, so I left to secure them myself. So he wasn't at the feast either. Not like I see, no. And I do recall I spent some good time looking for him. Yeah, it's true actually. So the cabin boy wasn't at the feast at all. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I suppose it slipped my mind. Surely it can't be of any importance. A run like that. It's only the single most important thing you've ever said to me since I've met you, if you say so. I guess this explains why the cabin boy's been acting so suspicious. I better go and have a word with him. Right, let's go back to the cabin boy. I hope we're making some progress here. I feel like we are. Come here, matey. It was you. You left in the middle of the feast. You're a spy for the Moon Clan, aren't you? No. Admit it. I'll go get the captain, a plank and a hungry shark. Okay, I confess. I was lured by a girl from the Moon Clan. She promised me control of the ship if I did a simple task for her. I couldn't resist. Have you any idea how hard it is being a boy on a ship full of pirates? I had no idea it would turn out how it has. What did she ask you to do? She showed me some symbols. She then asked me to draw 5 of them throughout the ship. Some kind of magic jinx. Fucking hell, here we go. Please don't tell the captain, he'll kill me. I'll see what I can do. You'll need a special kind of lantern to see them. There are 5 symbols in total, I think. I vaguely remember what I put them on. One was up on a wall, one was on a container, one was on a box of some sort, one was on a support. I'm hoping this is going to go to my quest log. The last one is hazy. All I remember is that it was big and metal. I have a lantern and lens here. Put them together and then light it with a tinderbox. Then you can use it to search the ship for the symbols. Cool. We have a bullseye lantern and a lens. Put that together. We have an emerald lens and we now need a tinderbox to light it. Does that mean I have to go to the bank? I think it does, doesn't it? Can't use swamp tile to light it, can you? No. Any tinderbox here? I don't think there is there? Oh, you expect them to have a tinderbox aboard a ship actually to like light the cannons and stuff. Let's see if there's any downstairs. I think we've got to go to the bank. I don't think there's a bank on this island, is there? No. Alright, let's go to the bank, grab a tinderbox, light this lamp, and then hopefully we can head back to the ship, find these jinx symbols, and then clear them off and head over to Lunar Island. If this is just the start of the quest, this is probably the longest start to a quest I've ever done. It was good fun. Oh wait, what? You'll need to add oil before lighting it. How the fuck do you get oil in this game? Oil? How the heck do you get oil? Lanterns, equipment, here we go. Oil lanterns, emerald lantern, oil lamps, torches, candles, candle lantern. Where the fuck do you get oil from? That was in the fire making area. Oh, is it tar? No, it's not. This is interesting. How do you get oil then? I actually don't know if I've ever come across oil. I've got this oily fishing rod. How did I make an oily fishing rod? I can't quite remember how I made that. Oh my god. Is there anything on here? Oil? No. Anyone that might sell oil? The candle shop might. I don't think they do though. Dye trader? No. God, I'm a bit stuck here. Coal? Is it like charcoal or coal? No. What the hell? Oh, I'm a little bit confused. I'm trying to think of what oil is like. Organic matter, but compost? Would it be compost? Oh, I don't have any compost on me. Let's run to my leprechaun real quick and see if I can add compost to it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. We can also check out the candle shop down here when we go, but I haven't got a clue how to make oil. Oh, you need to add lamp oil before you can use it. That sounds like a specific thing. No, it's not compost. Right, put that back. Lamp oil. Whereas when I tried to light it, it just said oil. But this one specifically says you need to add lamp oil. Where would I get that from? Is a candle maker maybe going to have it? No, it says candle. Maybe these charter ship people, they have some weird shit. Any swamp paste? Try some swamp paste. Anything else? I don't think so. Bucket of slime? No. Swamp paste? No. Fuck me. Right, okay. God, I'm really fucking screwed here. I haven't got a clue where to start. Maybe one of these wacky general stores on like Karamja where they sell like charcoal and shit. Maybe I can go back to the boat and ask them. I think I'm going to go back to the boat and ask them because I'm like, I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing in my head as to where I can get lamp oil from. So maybe I can head back to the guy and he can give me some because he was able to light it, I assume. He had the lantern on him. Maybe you can help me by lighting it. Oh, I don't know. Let's go back to the boat and see what they can say. Alrighty, we are back on the Pirates Cove. We have our emerald lantern and we have our tinderbox and we have no idea how to light it. In fact, what is that over there? That black, oh, what's that? Tar barrel. Wait, no, we tried this, haven't we? Yeah, we tried that. Okay, no. Let's go down here real quick. I think this is probably a tar barrel as well, but there is some sort of black looking substance. Oh, it's just a wooden chest. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Where do I get fucking oil from? Who's Jake? These guys are attackable for some reason. Let's just kill Jake real quick. Maybe he has oil on him. Any oil? No. Right, let's ignore this for a minute. I got distracted by that little chest. We were going to go back and talk to the cabin boy and hope that maybe he has some oil. We can't use a rotten apple on it, can we? No. Where are you, cabin boy? Let's talk to him. Here we go. Oi, I need another lens. By all means, here you go. Oh, that's not what I need. I don't need another lens. How do I do this then? You'll need to add some oil before you can light it. And then when you examine it, you'll need to add lamp oil before you can use it. Someone must know about lamp oil, right? Oh, my cat grew up. Pick him up. Right, we'll drop him off in Arlie in a minute. I think I need to go back to somewhere anyway, because I'd hope that there would be some sort of spawn around here. I'm going to check out this island briefly, because I feel like they would put lamp oil somewhere around here, potentially, because I'm convinced that it's not something I've ever seen before. I don't really know where I would be able to buy it. Oh my god, hanging pirate. Holy crap. I've never noticed that before. There's just hanging skeletons around here. That's pretty grim. Right, windswept tree. Anything around here? Very strange looking tree, apparently. I can talk to this pirate. Oh, I can't, because getting attacked by this moss giant. Let's just try and kill this moss giant real quick. Let's talk to this pirate. Hello. Shiver me timbers. Right, that's not helpful. Okay. Unless old Lokar Sea Runner can help us. Maybe there's some stuff in Relica? I don't think that there would be, but there might be. Let's talk to Lokar and see if he can help us. Hello, what can I do for you? Can you take me back to Relica or nothing? Okay, let's just go back to Relica. Right, is there any shop around here? Relica does have some strange shops, to be fair. There's a chance that like someone might have something. There's a spinning wheel, pottery wheel, a furnace, a sand pit. I know this place relatively well though, I feel like, and I don't remember seeing anyone that would sell it. Let's trade the clothes person. Nope, but we did just complete an easy task in the Fremennik area. It's nice. These Fremennik shirts are pretty cool actually. Yeah, I quite like the look of them. I'm going to buy myself a blue shirt here. Pretty cool actually, isn't it? Actually very similar to the one that I've picked, naturally. In fact, it's exactly the same as the one that I've picked for my character without even realising it. That's probably why I like it. That's cool. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Who else might be able to help me here? There's no actual shop here, is there? No. The fur trader? No. They're not going to have it. What about the fish person? No. Oh, the merchant. What about the merchant? You might have some weird shit like this. Please. Water. Water. No. You would be the perfect person to have this item. What if we bought a candle, lit the candle, and then used that on there? No. Alright, extinguish it and then use that on there? No. Who else can we trade? This guy here with the helmet shop, he's not going to have it, is he? No. Sandpit dude, no. No one around here. Okay, I am a little bit stuck. Grindstone? There are grindstones in this game. Did not know that. Is there a chance that Slayer Masters might sell the thing? What other candle shops are there? Because I feel like candle shops are the best thing for me to potentially get one. There's like only one. Not one around here, is there? No, just literally the one that we've tried already. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, hello. Oh, there's that guy there. Yeah, he's a candle shop, but he just sells a single candle. Anyone else? There's one in wherever the fuck this place is, that vampire place. Not going there anytime soon. What kind of skill would tell me here? There's an oil lamp that I can make from glass and oil lanterns. Tell you what, let's go back to Camelot real quick, because what if you can make like an oil lamp and then it comes with oil in it, and then I can pour the oil into this one? It's a bit of a reach, isn't it? Let's grab some molten glass and my glass blowing pipe. Alright, so let's make an oil lamp. And now let's make an... Wait, where's the oil lantern? Is it this one? Candle lantern? No, that's not right. Oil lantern, but I can't make it. Maybe I need to learn that from someone else. Alright, empty oil lamp. Oh. An oil lamp with no oil in it, great. Fucking great start. Oh dear, why can't I make an oil lantern? 26 crafting, but I can't make it, so it's probably locked behind some sort of quest, isn't it? Because it's not here. This is interesting. Maybe there's someone out there that can help me. Oh, I've just had a thought. I'm having some sort of memory of why I can't craft that. Is that oil lantern something to do with those goblin people under Lumbridge? I feel like it might be. Why is that ringing a bell? I think because I saw this Dorgashung light bulb as well. Maybe I'm getting confused, but I feel like, is there something to do with this oil lantern? I'm going to Lumbridge. I don't know if I've just had the best memory of the series or if I'm just going a bit mental, but I have a feeling that there's something to do with oil and those goblins that live underground. They might sell it, mightn't they? The Dorgashung people. Is that, hold up, is that a requirement for this quest? Lost City, Rune Mystery, no. Shiloh Villages though. Shiloh Village. What the hell happens in Shiloh Village? Is there something here? Maybe there's someone here that can give me oil. I've got no idea. Maybe that general store. Okay, that's a lead. Right, let's go to these goblin people. And if this doesn't work, then we're trying the Shiloh Village general store. Right, let's squeeze through here. Here we go, Khazgar. This is starting a quest. I don't want to do that. Is it you? No, it's just the bone stuff. Oh, I thought I was onto something then. I'm convinced that there's something to do with a lamp. And I thought, well, because these guys are all dark and underground. I love these little goblin guys though. They're well nice. I'm quite excited to get back into that quest line. No, alright, this doesn't seem to be looking like anything positive, so we're going to go to Shiloh Village because don't know what else to do. What other quest requirements do we have here? Fremennik Trials makes sense, I think, just because it's the previous Fremennik quest. Lost City is an interesting one, and Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries makes sense, I think, because we just have to understand about runes, because it sounds like these moon people are all about runes. Lost City, maybe Zenaris. Maybe there's something going on in Zenaris where we can get oil. Alright, let's go to Ardi, and actually we can drop off our cat and get some death runes. Right, let's add that to the lovely stack of death runes that we're getting. 8.3k so far. The kitten death rune farm is farming. Right, now let's head over to Shiloh Village. Alright, please, general store, do something for me here, mate. Come on, Obley. What the fuck, this place has some wild crap. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It doesn't have it. Right, okay, unlit torch. Can I do anything with an unlit torch? Is oil not coal in a weird sort of way? It kind of is, isn't it? Like a fossil fuel type thing. Isn't that what oil is? Just like the liquefied version of it. I think I've tried this already, but what if I put coal just into a furnace? Add one use. Yeah, that's a steel bar. What if I do that on there? No. I'm gonna get scammed out of 20 GP every time I use that thing as well. I have already checked the pan for oil, haven't I? Oh, the oily fishing rod. Okay, the oily fishing rod. What did I do for that? I think I dipped it in something, right? I'm gonna look back through my footage, okay? Like, this is something I've done. I've done something to get that rod oily, and it was in one of the quests. I think it was in the Heroes quest, or something like that. And there must have been a way I got it oily, and I could probably use the same thing again. So I'm gonna go back through my footage and look at what I did to make that oily. This is not cheating, because it's something I've done. Something I've figured out in the past, or been told and just forgotten. So, this is alright. Let me check. Right, so I just watched it back, and I don't think it's going to help, because the oil you use for that is some sort of anti-fire blemish oil. You'll need a lava-proof fishing line. The method for making this would be to make an ordinary fishing rod, and then cover it with fireproof blemish oil. The fuck is that? And you get it off the guy in Port Sarim. I really don't think it's going to help me in this instance, because it doesn't make sense to help me, does it really? I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm really quite desperate at this point. So let's head to Port Sarim. We need a Haralander as well, I believe. But he gives you some sort of slime shit or something like that, and then you mix it with a Haralander, and then you can use that on a fishing rod. Then it allows you to fish in lava. Right, cool. Let's go to Port Sarim and just see if we can get some of this stuff off him. We probably can't even get it, to be honest. That dialogue is probably locked out after completing the Heroes quest. So I am really struggling, and I've got a bit of a reach. The only thing I'm thinking of now is, so he said that the oil they get is from slime, some sort of blemish slime, he said. You know, thinking about it, I may have a jar of blemish slime around here somewhere. Now, where did I put it? So now I'm wondering if there is a drop from slimes, I think, that can be found in the Lumbridge swamp. I think there is a monster called a slime. In fact, it will be on the Slayer tab. Cave slime. So my next thought process is, if this doesn't work, maybe cave slimes in the Lumbridge swamp might give us oil? Who the fuck knows? Normally I can talk to him, and no, the chat dialogue option has gone. So we're a bit fucked there. Okay, that hasn't worked. Right, okay, let's head to Lumbridge now and go to the Lumbridge swamp, and I am now praying that slimes drop some form of oil. Oh, I really need to start thinking of alternative methods, because I don't think this is going to work, and I'm struggling here. Oil lamp. Lamp oil. I did say Slayer Masters, didn't I? In fact, there's a Slayer Master right here. Let's just check quickly. Anything? Bag of salt. Fishing explosive. No. They have an unlit bug lantern, but that's not going to help. No oil here, unless we talk to her. No. Alright, you're not helpful. I don't know if we can go back to Ned after learning that he's just like selling yak hair rope instead of wool rope. For those that might not have seen it, last episode we learned some rope lore. Ned's actually been trading with the Natives Not folk for their yak hair rope, and in return he's been giving them wool. Anyway, now you're up to speed. Want some rope? That's true. How do you get back from Crandor? Have I spoken to this bloke since we did Dragon Slayer? I got towed back by a passing friendly whale. Okay, fair enough. I'd like some rope. 4 balls of wool. Here you go. So I can make you some by getting 4 balls of wool. I strand them together, I does, make them strong. You make rope from wool. Here we go. Can we question this bloke? Of course you can. I thought you needed hemp or jute. Do you want some rope or not? No, I want to question you, mate. You yak hair. You're scamming everyone. Right. again, distracted. Let's move on. Let's go to Lumbridge Swamp. I think we have a lit candle, which should hopefully get us in there. Oh, what's this? Suck swamp bubbles. Is that oil? What can I suck that with? With bellows. Can I use the emerald lantern on the swamp bubbles? No. I wonder if I can fill it. I think it's just gas though, isn't it? I might try that after. Swamp tar. We've tried swamp tar. This candle seller isn't going to have it, is he? No. Right, let's climb down the hole. Right, cave slimes. Where are you at? Is there any on the map? Doesn't say. So a little brief. Oh, there they are. Cave slimes. Okay, let's go up here. Don't know how long I'm going to kill these for until I give up, but we need to do a bit of killing because I have no idea what else to do. Probably should have bought some better gear, but my candle flares brightly. Holy crap, I forgot that happens. The swamp gas explodes. Is that going to keep happening? I think it is. Yep, it is, and I'm killing myself by doing this. Is there a place? I think I need a proper lantern, don't I? I'm panicking. I can't see anything to attack. Right, I think I need to go. I need to get out of here. I need to go to the bank and get a proper lantern, I think. Unless there's other sections that are cave slime, because I don't know what sections explode my thing. Here's a cave slime. Let's kill it. I've been poisoned. Good start. Right, I seem to be in a safe zone where the thing isn't going to explode. Okay, that just drops swamp tar. Yeah, swamp tar again. Unless I can, like, use the lantern on the thing. No. Yeah, it's all just swamp tar. I'm wondering if I can like cook swamp tar or something, like melt it down a bit. Because there's loads of swamp tar on the boat as well, isn't there? And I feel like that's kind of a bit of a hint, maybe. I'll tell you what, let's get out of here. Because this is not working. They ain't dropping anything except for swamp tar. Let's head somewhere else. Let's go back to the rock. In fact, let's go to Camelot. Somewhere with a cooking stove. Let's see if I can use swamp tar. Oh, can I use swamp tar on a vial? Maybe use that on there. Empty the vial. Use that on there? No. Because I'm thinking like the vial, you'd have a vial of oil or something. Maybe I should use the vial on those gases. Let's try and use swamp tar on the cooking stove. You can't cook that. Alright, man, this is really bloody hard. My cat. I'm going to go to the fire making tutor, I think. If anyone's going to know about oil, it's probably going to be the fire making tutor, right? Because I don't know if... Does it say in here? Yeah, there's a bunch of lanterns. Oil lamps. Here we go. Oil lanterns. I didn't even notice this. Yeah, maybe the fire making guy can actually tell me. He's just right here as well. I mean, it does make sense, doesn't it? Please, my friend. Can I help you at all? Who are you? My name's Ignatius Vulcan. Once I was, like you, an adventurer, but that was before I realised the beauty and power of the flame. Just look at this. He's made a fire underneath me. Stare into the flame and witness the purity and power of fire. After years of practice, I'm now the acknowledged master of flame. Everything must be purified by fire. I'll be going now. Get better soon. Oh wait, I can't even. That's it. I can't talk to him at all. What cape you wearing? I'm the master of flame. Oh, what? He don't tell me nothing. Is there a fire making tutor somewhere? There's not. There's a cooking tutor. There's a wood cutting tutor. Maybe the wood cutting tutor might know. I thought this guy was a surefire way of. Pun, didn't even mean it. I thought this guy was definitely going to help me here. What else is like fire related? I can't click on this to help me. It's not just logs, is it? Because this abyssal lantern says with oak logs. This isn't just like you stick logs in it. No, that's not. Doesn't make sense. But look here, all these bullseye lanterns, emerald lanterns. That's what I've got here. Oil lamps and oil lanterns. Obviously, that's what I've got in my inventory. Log. Use that on there. No. What if I cook ashes? Can you cook ashes? Can you cook charcoal? And you can't cook coal. I just don't know when you would learn about oil lamps. Because you can make, the reason that I thought about those Dorgashun people, because I can't make oil lanterns, and I thought for some reason it rings a bell that it's related to them. But I can make oil lamps. So if it was unlocking oil as that quest, then this would be the blocked one. But I can make this. It's not a farming thing, is it? Not sold at the farming shop. Have I tried this already? I can't even remember what I've tried now. I think I tried normal compost, didn't I? No, yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, it's none of this. Oh, one of these people might help me. I'm tempted to go back to the swamp and use my bellows on those gas bubbles, but that's just gas. That's not really helpful. That's not oil. Unless, I just had a thought. No, that's poisonous stuff. I thought about this place. I don't think that's oil. Did I make oil as part of this quest when I blew up Tyrus's camp? Hold up. Did I refine coal into oil as part of the quest when I blew up Tyrus's camp? Did I do that? I'm checking my footage because I feel like I did use that refinement thing. Is that what it is? Is it the refinement thing? Does he have oil? Where is it? Here. The chemist guy. I'm going to the chemist guy. I feel like he might. I can't quite remember what he does, but I feel like he's a chemist. He might be able to help me get oil. Where do we want to go? We're going to Rimington. Fractionalizing still. Okay, still for fractionalizing oils. You don't want to damage the steel. What do I put in here? I can't remember. Okay, I might need to watch my video back. Unless I got the oils already. I'm talking to this chemist. What can you tell me? Please help me. Do you want to talk about lamps? Oh my god, do you want to talk about lamps? That's what I need to talk about. Oh my god. Yes, please. I want to talk about lamp. I need fuel for a lamp. Holy crap. I found him. I actually can't believe I found him. I'm actually so fucking happy. This had completely gone out of my mind. Oh my god, I'm so fortunate. For some reason, my mind went from bellowing the swamps in Lumbridge to bellowing the place near Zolra to then thinking about the Tyrus camp thing, which then led me back to that quest line, which took me back to this little mini game where you fractionalize things, and now this guy's telling me about lamps. Holy crap, I got fucking lucky. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Right, I don't even know how to do it still. I've forgotten, I think. But he's going to tell me. The main thing is I've got the chat dialogue in front of me where he has said, I can help you with lamps. Good lord. Right, the fuel you need is lamp oil. Do you need help making it? Yes, please. It's really quite simple. You use the small still in here. Oh, so it's not even the same thing. The small still, where's that? Is that over there? Lamp oil still. Just put ordinary swamp tar in. I fucking knew it. And then use a lantern or lamp oil to get the thing out. Oh my god, have I ever done this in this game? I must have done this at some point in the past, but I did not know that this is a thing. So I put the swamp tar in there, and then I put the emerald lantern. Oh, I've done it. I've actually done it. Emerald lantern. And we can light it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually so happy. I honestly was starting to panic there. God, this is such a rogue thing. To pull out for a quest in the fucking Lunar Isles, to come back here. Oh man, that is crazy. Okay, cool, right. We have the Emerald Lantern. Now we can head back to the ship and hopefully find the symbols on the floor. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Alright, we are back. We are back in Pirates Cove. We have a lit lantern. Hopefully, I can now just go into this place and I don't really know what I could do, to be honest. Walk around with it? We should walk around with it, right? Maybe I should talk to the cabin boy first. He did tell me some stuff, didn't he? Here we go. You really can't remember where you drew those symbols. One was up on a wall, one was on a container, one was on a box of some sort, and one was on a support. And the last one was big and metal. Right, okay. Big and metal, so probably a cannon. So maybe I can use this on stuff. Let's try and use it on a cannon. Oh, hello. That's a cool animation. Holy crap. That's sick. Can you use this on anything? Yeah, you can. That's fucking sick. Right, I think I'll just go around using this on everything. Oh, we got one, we got one. Rub away. I guess so. One down, 4 more to go. Right, okay. Oh, he did say on a support, didn't he? Let's check this one out. Anything? Nope, nothing there. Right, okay, is that support in the middle, I guess? No, it's not. What about one up here? Here we go, there's a support. I fucking misclicked the support. Nope, nothing there. Okay. You said one was on a wall. Do I just have to use it on every wall that exists? Don't know if I can. I can use it on a wall chart. No. So it needs to be like an interactable wall. One was on a box and one was on a container. So then maybe this crate here. Nope. What's the difference between a box and a container? God, I have to do this lantern on absolutely everything in this ship. This might take me a while. Oh, we got another one. Thank fuck for that, Jesus Christ. Up that way. God, this is taking ages. We can actually do it on this support. That's promising. Yes, let's fucking go. We got another one. Alright, I think we've done the chest, the support, the big metal anchor. So we've still got a container and a wall to go. Yes! Let's go. Okay, we got another one. That's 4 out of 5. One more to go, and it's on a wall somewhere apparently. So it needs to be a wall part that I can actually examine, because I can't do this on stuff that I can't examine. Maybe that shelf. Oh, I just extinguished it. I just accidentally clicked extinguish, and I didn't bring my tinder box with me. Oh my god. Why didn't I bring my fucking tinder box with me? I'm an idiot. Can I light it on the stove? Can't cook that. Right, I'm an idiot. I need to go back to Camelot. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, for God's sake. With one more mystical symbol to go, accidentally misclicked and just forgot that it was an extinguish option and just had to click use. I don't know why I put the tinderbox in the bank. That was absolutely inevitable that was going to happen. Alright, let's relight that. Okay, we got it again. Alright, let's head back and hopefully get this last symbol. I think I'm probably going to start back downstairs where I was because I didn't see any other walls that it could have been. So yeah, let's head back and hopefully get the last symbol. Alright, we're back on the boat. I'm just double checking that there's no walls around here. Oh, cat. I don't think I can see any walls around. Maybe a door. Is that not really a wall though, is it? Bit of a weird description if it was. No. There's that map upstairs. Did I try that one? I think I saw here a wall chart up here. I did the other wall chart. Maybe I think I've done this one though as well, haven't I? Oh my god, I missed it. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, I don't care. I've got it. Right, I found one. Rub that away. I've removed all the symbols. Hopefully the jinx has gone. Right, let's go back to the cabin boy first, maybe, and just talk to him. Lucky for you, I found all the symbols. Phew, good work. Cool, right, let's go back to the captain. Oh my god, hopefully we go to the Lunar Isles. I started this quest probably about 2.5 hours ago. This has been one of the hardest. If this is just the start of the quest, I'm praying that I just turn up to Lunar Isles and they're like, you alright, mate? And then they just give me the Lunar Spellbook just for turning up. Because fucking hell, this has been a long start. Right, the jinx should be gone by now. Good work, landlubber. No worries, it was all down to the cabin boy, it seems. Pesky kid. But I remember when I was a cabin boy many years ago, I started off as, spare me the life story, can we go now? Yeah, agreed. Off we go, please. Yes, we're fucking going. We're here. Lunar Isle. Thanks, Captain. My goodness, was that really it? It literally, was that just like a happy little intro to the quest? Because honestly, without guys, that was fucking awful. As always, thank you so much to all those that you can see on screen here who keep the channel going with their support via YouTube memberships. As usual, a massive thank you to ASDZXC404, This Not Dog, Thor Bjornsson, Jack, Itchiest Bug, Renak, Jax, Sleek Favs, Patriotic Skull, Josda, Timothy Wisenand, Winai, Teeters, Master of Reality, Carter Parry, Kunai, Some Commoner, Sloth337, Riley Ghoul, Corey, Kaiser Kij, Jimmy Dory, Kiki, Kachow, I'm Judgment, Gib50, A Giant, Bave, Beetleguard, Morgan Gebbert, Gadget, Timothy Chen, Liam Arendt, Cat Planet, Mandeep Bassi, Gum Knuckles, Jack Church, Dracovian, Devosaur TV, Michael Elverum, Coupon John, Newt, Frog Go Boom, MTB Pat 525, A Soapy Dog, Big Daddy Kyle, That Iron Meme, William, and Thundersnug for subscribing to the Quest Helper plugin tier of membership. Thank you all again.